y'all, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different, but first I'm going to cleanse the area really quick. So this pick of cards can be very different, but before I get into that, I did want to say I am going to be offering personal readings. I do it on Facebook only. I don't have the link quite yet. I'm going to get that later, but it will be in the description box from now on. You can also just look me up on Divinely Different Tarot. That's the name of my channel as well. And please make sure you spell divinely right. That is one of the people's problem I've noticed. They tend to spell it wrong sometimes, so they don't spell it or they don't find it. And it's all one word. Because that's how I like to do things. But I do offer personal readings there. There are the readings listed on there, and there are appointments that you can make. You can just hit whatever time would work for you. It shows the days. My only day I take off, it would be Sunday, but I do have times in between them, which I do take my breaks. But yes, so I am going back to offering personal readings again, and that stuff will be in the description box below, or just look me up on Facebook. Like I said, it's the only place I do it because it's the only place I feel comfortable doing it right now until I find something a little bit better, but this works for me best. And then, like, when you make an appointment, that's how we'll talk about all that lovely stuff. But I will never, ever force myself upon somebody. I will never ask if you want to, like, a reading. Like, you have to come to me. That's how it works. You have to want the help. That's just what it is. But I hope so. I hope you guys are, if you're interested, you can check that out. We can make an appointment. It'll be so fun. I just recently got one of my friends. I've had this friend for a very long time. Like, we've known each other since, like, middle school. And I just recently got him into it. Like, he's always been Wiccan, but he's never been into tarot. And his best friend, he's a Satanist, too. It was always kind of funny, their relationship, but that's how it works. You know, they always inspired me with how very different they were and how very close they still were and are, kind of. But either way, it was kind of nice. He got to see what I wanted to show him, you know, like, tarot is amazing. And Dustin's one of those, oh shit, I said his fucking name. Well, you guys know. My friend doesn't believe in something unless he sees it with his own eyes. That's just the kind of person that he is. So I showed him, but it was cool because he started seeing some things, and yeah, like, based from tarot. Okay. Also, I just wanted to say, if you guys have any personal reading if you guys have any requests for videos, please do let me know in the comments below. I do still accept them. I don't always do them. I do the ones that I feel comfortable and happy with. Like, I promised the past live one, and I told the guy that I promised it to that I can't do it because I don't feel comfortable. I'm still, like, reliving some of my past lives and my dreams, so I don't feel comfortable giving those readings until I understand what is mine what is mine and what is somebody else's. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I had that discussion with him. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all really the information that I have for you guys. Actually, have you guys, like, alright, so I'm, like, not, I don't like going to the dentist. I've never liked going to the dentist. I feel uncomfortable going there. They always make me feel bad about my teeth because I'm a smoker, and it's really annoying. But anyway, so, my mother's boyfriend got this thing that, like, whitened your teeth, right? And I'm like, no, because, like, this stuff never really tends to work for me. I don't like how it feels on my teeth. Like, there's a reason why I don't like the dentist, you know? I don't like people touching my fucking teeth. I don't like anything on my teeth. Like, so, but anyway, tried it out. Dude, this shit's fucking awesome. It's like $100, but it's totally fucking worth it, dude. Like, it seriously whitened my teeth. I am an avid smoker of cigarettes. I'm trying hard to quit, but it's very hard. I drink a lot of caffeine. Well, I don't drink nearly as much as I used to, but I do drink caffeine. And I smoke pot. And I smoke a lot of pot. Not just a small amount, a decent amount. Like, okay, so my teeth were yellow, like really yellow. And I use that thing. It says to use it for 5 minutes, but like it's like you have to put this UV light thing in your mouth, and it feels like you have a hockey puck in your fucking mouth. But anyways, like it worked miracles. So we didn't even in there for like a full 2 minutes, but it was about 2 minutes, and then it became really fucking white. And like I said, avid smoker, highly recommended. It's Orbit Tea, I think, but it's I don't know. It's really good. I really do recommend it. It has like a little UV light, has a little brush, and it has some stuff you have to put on the brush to put on your teeth, so it'll help whiten it. And like it's amazing. You only put the UV light on for a few minutes, and then it's all good. But I do know UV lights are not the best for our skin and for our bodies and stuff like that. They won't tell you that, but it's not. Anyways, I'm going to move on. Okay. We're going to go into what these piles are. So I guess I'll write in the description box what time the actual pick a card starts, like the reading. So actual piles. This is why we keep notes by us. Okay, so for this reading, like I said before, it's different. You again will be choosing from, of course, the charms, because it's my favorite part, but not just the charms. You'll be choosing your decks of cards and kind of what your reading is going to be about, pretty much. Like, all right, for example, pile 1, which is the Octopus, has Crow Tarot, Divine Purpose, Oracle cards, and Angel Messages for advice cards. So you're going to be choosing the charm and the decks, and pretty much what your reading is going to be about, because I'm not using the same cards for all piles. For pile 2, which is the Lion, we have the Harry Potter, I don't know, I forgot what they were. It says magical meditations, but they're more like inspirational, kind of like tarot cards in my opinion. And then you got Soul Truth Oracle cards and Spirit Animal Oracle cards as well. So that is pile 2. And pile 3, which is Follow Your Hearts. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it does say Follow Your Heart in the Heart. This is Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Angel Romance Oracle cards, and Moonology for the zodiac signs for this one as well. So that's 3 decks for each pile. So again, that's the Octopus for pile 1, pile 2 is the Lion, and pile 3 is Follow Your Heart. Now, I wanted to do something different, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, so I've been thinking about playing with this for a while now. I have a lot of different Oracle cards. I wanted to see if I could do it. But either way, it's like a challenge for myself. But you guys go ahead, pick your pile/cards. I did not put it for the piles. Like I said, I usually just go with the charm because it's easier to write and type quicker. So, yeah, I'll just meet you at your pile. See you there. Pile 3, pile 2, and pile 1. Let's get these off. Let's shuffle them. Alright, 9, 6, 51. Okay, my pile 1. If you chose this octopus, this is your pile. All I did was take off the ponytails and shuffle them each a couple times. We're going to start with the Crow Tarot or Coral Air Oracle. I don't remember. What is it called? This one's driving me crazy. Urban Crow Oracle. Yeah, they were a gift. A gift. An awesome gift. I'm not going to lie. I love these cards. Okay, so for my pile 1, what do we need to see for my pile 1? What I can tell so far from octopus, usually octopus means boundaries, but somebody's an escape artist, really. Somebody has a hard time knowing what their boundaries are. I keep hearing boundaries, but also escape artists. What is this about? What is octopus? The pile octopus? Pile octopus. What about? What's going on? I shuffle for people. I do terrible. When I'm by myself, I'm badass. I just want you guys to know that. Growth. Funny how that comes out. Alright, so pretty much you've just recently come out of a trickery. Somebody had just recently tricked you. Or you had tricked somebody. But I feel like somebody tricked you because I see somebody in the background, but I see you covering something up so that somebody doesn't see something. It's like you're hiding what you have so somebody close to you doesn't see what you have. But it's like this person, it's like weird. Because you have displacements and like, well, growth came out. Like, I feel like you have grown from this. You've been growing from it. You may have been getting a lot of shit for growing from this particular thing. And there's somebody that you've kind of left behind. That one kind of looks like this one that's over here that's like left behind, that's like watching what you're doing. I don't think they're like left behinds. I feel like there's some kind of displacement. Maybe you don't feel like you're in the right area. You don't live in the right home. Maybe that's what it is. You don't live in the right area. Maybe you'd recently moved. You were like living in the city. You lived in the city, or you do live in the city, and it's like you wanted to get out of there. You don't feel right there. You don't feel like you're in the right place. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're in the right place. There's also commitment here I see as well, which is interesting because I see two people bringing something to the home, to the area which they are growing, you know, making a family. And then you also see like, I want to see what's up with this, because it's like this person doesn't feel like, somebody knows that they have to risk something. It just came out. And the trickery came out again. Okay, so that's what it is. So I'm feeling like somebody tricked you, thinking, or they like showed you or made you think that they wanted to commit to you. Something happened at night. Some kind of insight you came across, you figured out. And this person became exposed, which changed your perspective. Growth from trickery. And commitment. I'm feeling displaced. Finding it out at nights, becoming insightful, finding the exposure, changing your perspective. And it's the back of the deck. Grief, sadness for the loss of what you've just gone through. play as well, maybe playing around, planning for something more in the future. Caring for your own, what you want now. Like, because I also see, like, territory. Like, I again see, because I see the red city here, I see ready city here as well. There's something in not feeling comfortable in the area that you're at, or feeling a divide there. But I feel like you're resisting something, because you feel like it's for survival. That's something you've always been doing, but you've been getting warnings, like, left and right about, like, a self-interest and a curiosity that you've had. I don't know why, but I just pictured, like, somebody coming in through my back door, which kind of made me unhappy, and that's why I paused like that. So, like, somebody could be, like, sneaking in through your back door or something, through, like, in your house, or it's like a sneaking in, like, looking around, seeing what you've got because they're curious of what you have. But I also do see some sort of an illusion, and I think that's what you're, like, you're growing from. You're starting to see that's the trickery, part of the trickery that you've gone through, and you've been soaring through it because you're very different. You're different than majority of the people that is around you, and because you're remaining true to who you are as a person, I feel like you're getting a lot of abundance for it, and you're also being prepared for something in the distance. You're being prepared for something in the distance, and this thing in the distance, it's like they're under an influence, they're being isolated, but they're being released from this, and they're finding their own freedom. I also feel like you guys would have to fight some, I feel like they're fighting their ghosts, like the things that they've gone through in their life before. But they're also starting to realize their gifts, and they're starting to see this bond that they have with you, and I feel like this person feels like I don't know, I also see heart right here, so there's something in, like, each, like, feeling bond, a soul contract, finding balance with each other and playing with each other, to distract each other from what? Somebody scavenging and mimicking somebody that's sacred, divine. Somebody is anticipating some kind of fear from teamwork. They have a direction they want to go, and they've been observing this situation. I feel like there's been warnings from nature, and there is protection because someone's been trying to save things. And again, with this upheaval and battle, so in this mischief. So there is somebody around that's watching, like, your routine. Somebody in your community. Could be somebody from your memory, but there's, like, they've been watching what you're doing. And, like, it's like you have a lot of luck. And that, like, you have you've been having a lot of good luck. And it's like, you want to communicate with somebody very soon, or you're about to communicate with somebody, and it's like somebody's so angry about this because they wanted dominance over you. But, like, it's a risk now. Because I feel like you're starting to see this trickery that this person has for you. Let's see what this divine purpose is. I pulled them for this particular deck. That's what I was told to do. So let's see what comes out for you for my Octopus cut. Okay. We have animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So you may have been feeling really drawn to working with animals. That would be interesting because you do have the Crow deck or the Crow Oracle, cards. That is something you chose from. So you may be feeling like drawn to working with animals or doing something, again, that involves animals. But I feel like you have a way of communicating with them, knowing their needs before most people do. And you might want to look into it, like we could always use great people that are good to animals and understand their needs to work with them instead of terrible people that just want to abuse something smaller than them. So more good people working with animals, the better. Then you have Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So you could really like to build and create things. You could really feel an accomplishment from it. I'm seeing like a carpenter, somebody that likes to, well, I'm seeing a few different things actually. Like somebody could like to build up houses, like renovate houses, like buy old places that are looking like pretty cruddy, turning it into something beautiful and like reselling it. Flipping houses, that's what it's called. I also see somebody working with like making wood. Like I also see like shelves, a chest, like a wooden chest. And it's a big one though. And like I'm also seeing like like my dad once upon a time he had made this beer table like with cans and stuff like that. I'm seeing something like that, but I'm not seeing what the cans are. But it's different than the one that my dad had made as well. So like somebody's very creative and they have a great way of making things that are eye-catching. You might have been feeling really drawn to selling your things online in a way, or online or through other ways. I do, it's like you've been getting told this, or people have been asking you to fix things or make things for them. Don't sell yourself short. Do make sure that you get paid for your work, because yes, it is nice to be kind and such, but you also have to get paid for your time and your work and the money that you put into it as well. It's a fair affair. Or do a trade. Bring the trades back. Okay, we also have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So you could have been really feeling, you could like to write, but you haven't written for a long time, and it's like you've had this song, or the song. It could be a song. It could be a story, like some kind of book, something that needs to come out. Because you know how sometimes like characters we create in our head, they like claw their way to get out because they want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want to play, they want to create and be, because we've created them in our minds. So they want to have a place to work. And that's where our books or our poetry or our songs, like movies, like that's where they come out. That's where they get to play. But until you put them out there, because that's where they were, it's like they don't get to play because they're not out and about. I do feel like you need to sit there and you need to take the time when you have the next time off and you're not too busy. Make sure you also make the time too. Like if you have things that you could put off for another day or like later, so that you could sit there and write what is on your mind, because I feel like it's like I said, it's clawing its way to come out of you. It needs to come out. Your words need to be heard or seen or written down. But I feel like you've been putting it off because your life is busy and you're a busy person. That's okay. That's fine. That's great. Keep yourself busy. But you also need to make time for you and the things that your soul needs you to do. Your soul literally needs you to take the time to sit down, either write with a pen or a pencil, in a notebook, or type, or, whatever it is that you need to, even sitting there talking it into a recorder and like saying with this book or with a story, an outline, whatever it is, that is putting a step towards it. And that is making time for yourself. Your soul will feel so relieved that you've done this and that you've taken your time to actually listen to it, that like, I feel like you feel very light, a lot lighter than you once had. And then you'll make more time for it because of the way that it makes you feel. So just keep that in mind. I feel like you've been going through a career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and desire. So I feel like you've been going through, you've been wanting to change your job for a while now. Like I wasn't really getting that through this, but it could be that's kind of what it could have been. You could have been tricked into a job, a commitment that you didn't really feel comfortable at. And it's like you realize something, you've been growing from this too. And it's like you realize something about, and it happened at night, like whatever you had realized, it happened at night, and this is like, that's when you got the insight. That's when you figured something out. That's when things were exposed and it made you look at things from a different perspective. That makes sense too. Yeah, you could have gotten, this job could have been somewhere different from where you were at before. Like it could have, like this job could have taken you somewhere where you needed to travel to work there. And it's like, I kind of feel like you've just never felt really like you were a part of it, or it wasn't a part of you for where you've gone. That's okay though, like sometimes it takes a little time. Sometimes you may never feel like it's the right place for you, and that's okay to go back to where you were. That just means like what you care about is there. Like family, like if you have family that's there, then go back to your family. Like there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going back, you're going forward because you're knowing you need to spend more time with your family. Like that's what I just feel like for somebody. It's like family, it could be like, it could be kids, it could be a sister, it could be literally like your mom and dad, it's like there's something in wanting to be closer to family because like where you are at, you don't feel necessarily like yourself. You feel like you're constantly going, constantly looking back, constantly wondering what's going on with something else. And you know that you've been tricked into this situation. I'm glad that you are doing what you need to do in order to move forward in your life. And I do see you putting something aside for yourself, for your future, okay? And not anybody else. Because I do feel like you have been tricked too many times, okay? And the shit like that happens, when we look for the good in people, and sometimes that screws us over. But it's really cool that you're like looking out for yourself for like once. I feel like for once. And it's going to really help you in the long run. But keep your eyes open, Don't change your, keep changing your perspectives. Constantly want to change your perspectives for what is right. And seeing from other people's point of views as well. And you've been going through this growth and you've been shining and fucking looking damn good, right? Like this damn good, like it like vibrates through you and around you, and people can feel that, and it pisses them off. Let it piss them off. All right, but in this career change that you want to go through, it's true to you. This place that you feel displaced in, you don't need to stay there. There's no reason for you to feel uncomfortable and displaced in any place at all. So I feel like this is why you're being urged to look into other ideas, to look into something different. And that's why you're putting something aside, is because you know you have to do what's right for you, what's right for your heart. Live for your heart, not for what other people have to say. Freaking, they ain't living they are not living your life, okay? You are living your life. You go with yourself to bed every night. Every night. You wake up with those thoughts. When you look in the mirror, it is you that you see reflected back at you. So who do you want to be? And if you have children, who do you want your children to see? Like, what do you want them to learn? By example, because that's how we all learn. And I feel like that's something you need to remember too. What do you want your children to look at you as? Like for example, if you're a woman, do you want your children to consistently go back to people that would, that do not treat you right? Your children will be seeing them not treating you right. And it's like you're saying to your child, like either a boy or a girl, hey, it's okay for you to go back to this person because you love them, because they consistently hurt me, like either physically, emotionally, or anything like that. You're showing them that's okay. You're also showing you're showing that to your little girl, that that's okay to do, that you can accept that kind of abuse, that it's okay, that that's what they're worth. And then when you show it to a little boy, you're showing a little boy, hey, this is how a woman should be treated, exactly how this person is treating your mother. I just don't know. I just feel like there is something in that. And I don't know why I've gone on a long tangent about that. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to move forward. But I feel like you need to also remember, you need something that makes you happy, a career that you are happy and proud of to be in, that makes you smile and be like, yeah, this is what I do. And something that has passion. I feel like you need your passion back when it comes to your work. Again, the whole traveling. So I feel like your life purpose involves traveling. So I feel like you were supposed to go to this place. And I know it sucks being told that, yeah, you're supposed to be tricked. But, I'm sorry. But sometimes that's what's got to happen to us. Sometimes we just have to learn the hard way. Don't you just wish that you would have just listened to people when they're like, don't do that, you don't understand, it's not good for you, okay? But you always listen to the other people that are like, oh no, go for it, man, let's see what happens. And they're the ones that are sitting back watching you fail miserably, not offering any help to you, right? And the people that were like, I told you not to go and do that, are the ones that are constantly helping you out. But we never think like that. We never do that. We always want to experience it for ourselves. I'm the same fucking way, dude. Like, that's just what we do. We just have to experience it for ourselves, even though people that really genuinely care about us tell us not to do it because they want us to, like, learn from their mistakes. But, you know, sometimes you just got to experience it. But, like, you know, maybe next time think about it, though. You know, like, don't want to, but maybe, you know, just saying, I'm going to. I mean, I may not listen, but fuck, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen, but I may not do as I'm told. You also have family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Aww. So, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. I even said something about feeling not close to family and then, like, wanting to be closer to them. Like, that is crazy. I fucking love tarot. Okay, so, but, yes, so I feel like you're going to have to change your career to whatever makes you truly happy, whatever makes you smile, whatever is, you know, it's funny. I also feel like when you change jobs, at first you may not be making a lot of money, but after a while, it's like you start banking. And it's because it's something you're truly supposed to be doing. And this traveling, so I do feel like you're going to travel, and I feel like it's going to be closer to family or bringing you closer to family, and it's something that you absolutely need. Dude, I love this dress. Like, I kind of wish it was real. It's a purple dress. But, like, it's really short in the front and long in the back, and the shoulders are off. Like, it's fucking cute. I wonder if I could make that. Hold on one second. But you're going to move towards your family, and that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. This is part of your life purpose. It's to travel to go back home. All right, let's get some advice. Can you get some advice from my pile? One. Ooh. Thank you. Get this card a lot. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Don't be afraid to be powerful. And it's interesting to see oracle cards, or maybe tarot cards. So, like, if you work with oracle cards or tarot cards, maybe look into working with them more often. If you don't want to do it for other people, you don't have to. If you just want to do it for yourself, go for it. Do what makes you happy, what you feel is right. But do not let go of your power. Don't give it to anybody else. It's your power. Take it back. You have, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. You know what's interesting? You have two of these kinds of cards. You also have time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Like, you have two cards saying that you really need to start taking care of yourself. You need to take out time for you so you can do something that is beneficial to you, that makes you feel better, feel lighter, feel good. Maybe take a bath. Baths are amazing. Actually, this lady was just watching. She was talking about how water holds memories. And, like, that makes sense. You know, like, whenever I'm in the bathtub, I'm always thinking about all kinds of fucking shit from my past and shit. But, like, she was talking about how, you know how, like, and you hold a lot of resentment about things from your past and from memories and such. And, like, there's no need to hold on to that. You can just let it go. And so when you're done with your bath, like, your intent should be the memories, the resentment, the disappointment, the negativity, everything that you have felt about these memories going down the drain as the water goes down the drain. It's going to take more than once to do it, but I was like, that's a really great idea. So, like, maybe that's something you might want to do. You also have, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So whatever it is that you've been feeling like you really want to do, this new venture, I feel like it's going back home, going back towards your family, going towards a career that makes you happy. You're definitely getting a yes. This is your confirmation that you should definitely go and do it. You also have your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if you are worried about your children, like I was feeling children, so that's so crazy. So like if you are worried about your children, they are safe and they are protected, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in their fucking life. It just means that they are safe and that they are protected. You know, just know that. Okay. You also have, let's see these ones. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you are at the end of this cycle. You are at the end of this job, this commitment that you were in. And now it's time for you to step into something that makes you happy. You have new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So that's so interesting that you got this one. You know, because you also have perspective over here. So I do feel like some kind of some kind of insight did change your perspective. And you do have it here. So some spiritual experience or new psychic ability kind of changed the way that you view things and the world. I also feel like it changed the way that you view yourself or what you've been doing to yourself. You like been telling yourself that you deserve this. You deserve to be miserable. Makes sense. That makes sense at all. Anyway, you have, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So if you are in a marriage or in a separation, and you want to go back into the marriage, you do have assistance in it. Archangel Daniel is helping out with that, but I don't think he's an archangel actually. He might be. Anyway, but he wants you to know that things will work out if that's what you want. If it's not what you want, then things will still work out the way that you need it to. They are like, he's assisting you to do what it is that you feel is right to yourself and what you know is true to yourself and what is true to your family. I don't know why, but I see Ariel and Daniel, and I was just like, that'd be kind of a cool name. And then I'm like, they're not really the same, but like twins names, that'd be kind of cool. Don't know where the fuck that came from. But this is all I've got for you, my pile one. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button. Let me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. I think that's all I've got for you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And I'm going to have a cigarette and move on to pile 2 now. So, hope we meet again. Bye! Oh, no. No. It's okay. There we go. Thank you. Done with this world. Who am I? Just guys wanna touch my chest. I'm making a smile, and then you can smile. You can look, don't you touch? True, I made you. I swear, I'm not a fuck. You're in me. We act like we're on speed. We are beautiful, but we don't like you either. We are fucking leaders. Leave me alone, okay? I like to fuck up songs intentionally. I have no idea why. Yeah, that was definitely from Bring It On. Yeah, I definitely sing a Bring It On song. I like it, actually. I loved Bring It On when I was younger. That chick, oh my god, what's her name? Not Kirsten, but the other one with the brown hair. Damn, that girl is so fucking sexy. Like, geez Louise, what I would do to have one night with her. I know, that sounds so funny. I get it. But that's true. She's gorgeous, and you can tell by her personality, like in the way that she acts, that she's going to be awesome. Alright. I'm going to shuffle. I'm so upset. It's about to run out. Okay, if you chose this lion, this is your pile. So, I already did a quick shuffle. I think I'm going to start with the Harry Potter one, see what come out, and then we'll move on to the Soul Truth cards as well. For my pile 2, for my lion pile, what is going on for them? Really? That's what we're going to go with. Alright. You got a lot of cards here. You got 3. You got resistance. Have you ever experienced prejudice in your life or witnessed it? Today, take an action, big or small, to combat prejudice in the world. So I feel like you could have been, I feel like you've been experiencing a lot of prejudice, a lot of hate, actually. And it's like they're asking you to take a step against it. Do something that, even if it's big or small, whatever it is for you, do something to change that, to bring more love into the world instead of hate. Like, show how small-minded it truly is to be so prejudiced. You know, to hold them in your heart. How bitter it makes people. I feel like in doing that, I feel like you're a bit of a rebel, you know? Like, I feel like you've got, you also have a way of speaking as well. You can talk about things that other people are afraid to speak on, and you can do it in a way that is intelligent so that people don't just, like, shove you down if you don't show your intelligence. You also have flights of fancy. So in Harry Potter, they have animagus or animagus. So pretty much it's you can turn into an animal. And the animal that you turn into is most like your personality, like the person that you are. So if you were an animagus, what animals do you think you would turn into? What do you think you would turn into? What are your personality traits? And I love how this came out. Because I also have the animal spirit, so we'll be seeing what comes out as well for that one. That's going to be cool. I'm going to put that to the side so you can check that out. It might even be a lion since she shows the lion one. You have identity. We all have moments when we don't act our best due to stress, anger, or grief. Has there ever been a time when you've doubted your own innate goodness? If this is something that you're struggling with now, what sort of actions can you take to overcome these circumstances? Excuse me. Or should you, like Harry, go a little easier on yourself considering their overall situation? You know what's interesting about that? I feel like we all have our darkness, we all have our light. And it's what you concentrate on, what you feel the most compelled to do, what feels true to you, to your heart's desire. Has there ever been a time where somebody or something has made you question if you have any goodness inside of you? First of all, if somebody ever makes you feel like questioning if you have goodness in you, maybe you shouldn't be around them in the first place. But I also feel like somebody could be I don't know, I keep hearing belittling you, so somebody could be trying to belittle you as well, or making you feel smaller than you really are. And it's like, they do it when you're like already at your like lowest point. We all have darkness, we all have light, we all have good, we all have bad. What do you choose? What do you want to use? What feels right to you? There is no right or wrong answer, just so you know. We all have both. It's what you choose, what you want to do. I've always felt like it was harder for me to be good than it was bad, including when I was younger. Like, when I was younger, I always wanted to do bad shit, but like, I realized going the, being the bad part. It was so easy. It was so easy. It was like, it wasn't even like, it was like first nature, it was so easy to me. And I'm like, well, it's harder to be good than it is to be bad. And don't I want a challenge in my life? So then I started challenging myself, and look at where I'm at today. So that's how I try to look at things. It didn't mean to bring it back to me. I'm just trying to, let you know that we all have those challenges, and it's what we decide. It's not anybody else's decision. It is your decision on what you want. Don't also ever let anybody make you feel belittled or horrible about yourself, or like you don't have any goodness, or inside of you. That's their own issue. The reason they're putting that onto you is because that's how they truly feel about themselves. That ain't anything on you, sweetheart. Now we're gonna go with some soul truth. What does my pile 2, my line group, need in order? What is holding them back? From being who they are. What is holding my pile 2 back? Okay, we have, what risk can I take today? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you have ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Today's soul action, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. And it's interesting. Just do something towards your dream. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything small. Well, it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something as super small as looking up something, doing some kind of research. Something small towards your dreams. Stop stopping yourself towards what it is that you truly want. You're going to have to take risks for what it is that you truly want. That's just how it works. Otherwise, it'd be easy and everybody would do it. You have to risk to get what you want, what you deserve. What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Today's soul action, make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. So I do like how it says make a difference here, and you also have the resistance and making a stand against prejudice. So I feel like and you feel like you really want to make a difference, so go ahead and go for it. Now, it could be as small as, like, if you have, like, a Facebook and you have, like, a big following, or, like, an Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and saying something, again, taking it down, like, I keep hearing intelligent viewpoints, or, very true. Like, I don't know, something about the words that you're going to be speaking or typing are so freaking true that, like, it's like there's no real denying it. And if people do go against you, it just shows how little their mind is, and you don't actually have to do anything because it shows right there, But I feel like there is something, even if it's a small difference, go for it and make it. You've been feeling that because you can do it. You have that power to do it, so go for it. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action, allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you. No matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. So I feel like you've been shoving things down because you don't really want to face it, because you have gone through a lot of things in your life, and I feel like those things you've gone through, have experienced, have had a weight on you, and it's like that weight has been holding you down for so long. They're asking you to feel that weight, to acknowledge it, why you feel that pain, and then to let it go, because there's no reason to hold on to it. You've already felt it, and you know what it's from, and you can start to heal from it by working on you, or by making your, by working on you, really. You also have, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. Today's sole action. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you really are made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. Jeez Louise, like Fred Krueger. He's like the smelliest cat in the world. Anyway, so I do feel like you're kind of like waiting on something or someone. It's like you're afraid to move forward with this because you don't know how to start, you don't know where to begin. I feel like you're waiting for somebody to take the lead on your own dreams. You need to take the lead on your own dreams. What is it that you want, that you feel is correct? Like, because that's what it's about. It's your dreams. How can you expect somebody to take the lead of your dreams? They don't know what it is that you want. They don't know how you see it. You just go for it. And, you know, like, you have the power to do it. You have everything, all the tools that you need in order to make it happen. That's why it's your dream, okay? You've been working up for your dream, this dream, for a very long time. All you gotta do is take the big leap. Even if it's a small little leap, you know, towards your dreams. It's your dreams that you're working on making coming true. Not somebody else, you know? Don't expect other people to help you out or to take you, you know, to do what it is that you want, because A, people can't read your fucking mind, and B, it's not their dream, it's yours. You know, you can't ask somebody else to make your dreams come true. That's not fair to that person. They have their own dreams that they want to aspire to, you know? So, like, take the fucking reins of your dreams and go for it and do it and make something happen. Okay, now let's see what you need to embody in order to do these things. And plus, let's see what your goodness would be. Oh, excuse me. All right. Back of your deck, you got... Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. This one, by the way, is coyote. So you would either be a coyote, a butterfly. Oh my god, lion came out again, so I think you would be a lion for sure. That came out like twice. Black bear, raven, elephants, and black cougar. Some kind of cat, that's for sure. Alright, so guardian, gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Listen to your intuition. Find your confidence, find your power. Take your power back. Continue to care for the ones that you love. Higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Oh my gosh, I said that too. Something along those lines. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Do what you feel is right for you and your people, for you and your family. You and your people. I meant your family. I hate that saying, your people. But it's your people, yeah, like your literal family, the people that you have chosen to be your family. Be happy with who you choose by your side. Rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. You have things you need to experience with others. I do feel like that is something that you need to do with a prejudice, with making a difference. You know, you can reinvent yourself any way you want. You know, the only way to change yourself is by changing yourself. You know, like, nobody can do it for you. Nobody can change you for you. You have to want the change, and you have to want to make the change. You have to do the change yourself. Old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. See? Like, you can create your dreams. Focus on what it is that you truly want, and take the power that you have and make it real. You know, walk with confidence, walk with grace. Be confident about what your dream is. Be confident with who you are, because A, nobody is like you, and B, you have a different perspective, a different point of view that other people need to see or hear from. Greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So, like, this is supposed to be what you're supposed to be doing. Like, whatever it is that you feel you need to make a difference in is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to inspire many people around you into wanting to do better for themselves and to do better for other people. And then you have shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as a keeper of the mysteries. So I like how this card tells you to use your gifts for good. I do think that is something you have been battling, if you should use your gifts for good or if you should use them for bad. I feel like most of the time in the past you've done it for the bad, which is fine. We all have done it at some point or another in their life, whether they admit it or not. Now, I like how the card tells you to choose good, because I feel like you've been questioning for a while now if this is what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like being bad's gotten a little old for you. Like, it was fun for a while, but I mean, you want to try something different, see where it takes you. You never know. Being good could be fun, like, I feel like you've kind of given it a bad name for somewhere along the lines, I don't understand why. I mean, you can still be powerful and be good at the same time. Actually, in my opinion, I feel like when you're in your lighter side, like I said, it's a challenge to be good, because, like, we prefer challenges. Yeah, going with the easy shit's great and phenomenal, but, like, what makes it worth it? It doesn't really, if it was so easy, everybody'd be doing it. And I prefer to do what not everybody else is doing. I prefer to do what I want to do. And I like the idea of being good. Like, when you're good, when you feel good about helping people, about using your gifts for good, it's like, dude, I can't even explain it really. Like, it's like this feeling in your heart, and it's like in your heart or around your heart, in your soul, and it feels like so, like, good. And, like, I don't know, I would say, like, it's like a pinkish kind of color, like a light pink color that is just surrounding, and it's just so, I feel affection, I feel love, and I feel happy, and I feel passion for what I'm doing and for how I'm helping others out, and, like, how I can use my gifts for that. Like, it's an amazing feeling, and give it a try. If you like it, awesome, go for it. Keep doing what it is that you feel is right. If it still doesn't feel right to you, then at least right? It couldn't hurt to try. But this is all I have for you, my pile 3. No, my pile 2. Oh my goodness, maybe you go into pile 3. But either way, this is all I have for my pile 2. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know if you liked this kind of 8-pick card. Also, let me know in the comments below. I would like to know if these are cool. Like, if you guys like them. I like them, but I wanted to know what you guys think as well. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. I think that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. If you liked it, if you resonate with it, hit that like button. If you like my vibe, subscribe. Yeah, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to move on to my pile 3 now. So maybe we meet again. Bye! Oh, I need a drink. Another one bites the dust. Another one does, and another one does, and another one bites the dust. Hey! I don't know. It's been stuck in my head for days. Ooh. Sorry, more dang ponytails. No, I'm not going anywhere. Go on my pile. Okay, my pile 2. If you just follow your heart, this is your pile. All I did was shuffle your cards really quick, but I want to light some sage really quick. But kind of like running low on time, so I figured I'd just talk to you guys for a few moments, see how you guys are doing. Aren't you guys excited? I'm supposed to do a live tomorrow at noon. I'm actually really kind of nervous about it, but I'm really excited at the same time because I think it's the next best step. Noons are usually my day off, so Sundays are usually my day off, not noon on Sundays. Okay. So I don't feel like this reading is going to be very long. Just so you know ahead of time, I was getting mainly a follow your heart vibe since that's the trident came out. I feel like you need to listen to your own heart. It's been telling you something for a while. For my pile 3, for my follow your heart, let's see what this zodiac sign is they're supposed to go towards. Those cards flip right out, just finish it. Got Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Step out of your comfort zone. Take time to breathe out. You and your loved ones are safe. Meditate and contemplate. Communication is key and prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so it's like you've gone through something recently that had made you feel like really off balance, made you feel like kind of lost. I also kind of feel like maybe your family wasn't very safe in maybe you went through some traumatic event or something had happened and it's like you were worried about your family. You haven't really had a moment to breathe, to take time for yourself, to really think about how things had happened. And I feel like that's something you're going to do, is you're going to start really thinking about what had happened, and you're going to start communicating with somebody about it. And once you do this, once you make this communication, that's when prosperity comes to you. If that's something you've been worried about, that is something that's going to be happening. But I also think it's talking about whatever you end up talking about is what's just going to, that's where this prosperity lies for you. All right, when it comes to this Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, what is pile 1 or pile 3 supposed to do? Wow, I'm not mixing up all my piles today. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm getting for some of you that these are all the people that you have an option. Like, these could be options that are for you. So there's someone here that is either going through a breakup or separation, somebody that you haven't been talking to for a while now, somebody you feel abandoned from or abandoned by. I feel like this person is going to be they're working on trying to make it happen. They're trying to rebuild what had been lost. I see that you start seeing like sudden changes. Some kind of epiphany is going to happen, some surprise. You might see somebody's really changed. You might see this unconditional love that somebody has for you. Somebody doesn't want to have a conversation with you. Somebody's very angry, but somebody doesn't want to talk about what's going on. I also see somebody's like from the past thinks about you still. There's something about from the past, you guys made memories together, and it's like keeping sake. I'm also hearing maybe somebody has a picture of you that they look at often. I feel like you're afraid of being abandoned again. This person may feel like they're afraid of being abandoned. There is a soul connection here, and I feel like you may feel this soul connection. There could be a marriage. Somebody is very heartbroken, very sad about it, mourning. But it's like you end up receiving what you need. You could have heard about somebody that's getting married, and it could have really broken your heart. But it's like it gives you the closure that you need to move on. And then twin flames came out for you as well. But I wanted to see what this one was. Date. Okay, you'll meet someone new. You'll start getting out there, start dating again, and it's like you'll end up meeting your twin flame and that process. They could be like watching, looking at you, stalking you, and then you guys start talking. They could message you somehow, and then that's when you guys really start talking. Is when they start randomly messaging you. But it's like once you get yourself out there, once you let go of something, a marriage that's about to happen, maybe you hear of a marriage that's about to happen. I want to get my advice from my pile 3. I kind of got that somebody is avoiding to tell you that they are about to, it's somebody that has abandoned you in your past. You may hear about this person getting married here or have an epiphany, or like there's some kind of way of finding out about it. And when you see this, it kind of like, it breaks your heart, of course, but it's also like, it kind of brings you around to loving yourself and finding out how self-love is pretty much really all you need, to be honest with you. You don't need another person. It's about like wanting to be with another person. Alright, so for my pile 3, can I get some advice on what to do about the situation? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And extend your lighted heart energy to others. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Because you deserve love. So give the relationship a chance that you're in. There is someone that's hiding something from you. But I feel like it has something to do with children. But you'll end up getting to know each other. And you guys will be very passionate about each other. This is somebody you've been calling in. It's your soulmate. But it's like they are coming out of an unrequited love. And they're coming out of an unrequited love with somebody that did not love themselves and that was very codependent on this person. But this person's coming to you very soon. But you're going to have to forgive this person for not coming to you with how they felt for you. And you're going to be learning some new things, but it will come to a new love and end up in an engagement. But it's only if you truly want this to happen for you, you know? I feel like you have been guided to take steps to get out of your comfort zone, to go towards somebody, to think about something, before you go towards it, and to also communicate with somebody, because I feel like this communication with somebody will only bring you the answers you need, the things that you need that have been stalled because you're too afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to move forward, because I do feel like once you do move forward, that's when everything that you've been wanting will start coming to you, because they're unstuck. You're making them stuck by not moving forward, by not making a decision, by not stepping out of your comfort zone. By not stepping out of your comfort zone, it is actually making a decision. It's saying that you're too afraid to move forward. You're too afraid to go for your dreams. You just can't push yourself to the limit that you need to be to. I feel like once you do step out of your comfort zone, that's when all of these blessings are going to start coming out to you left and right. Your twin flame will be coming around to you. You're going to start dating people. Your heart's going to be healing from this heartache that you were in. I do feel like it was a toxic relationship. You're going to start talking more. You're going to get some kind of a message from somebody where you just want to keep talking to them. And I do think it's somebody that could be from the past. But I do feel like there is some relationship that is over, but you needed it to be over so that you could grow and transform your life. It was a self-absorbed, narcissistic relationship anyway. I do feel like the stability that you've been looking for, the security that you've been needing, it's coming for you. This is exactly what you're going to be having. Somebody is going to tell you that they miss you, that they've been thinking about you, that they're unsure of how things are going to go. They're afraid of you abandoning them. And there's also another woman in the picture. That could be what that marriage you find out about could be. So keep your head up. Don't let this get you down. Remember that the only one that can love you better than you is you. So just keep that in mind. But that's all I've got for you. I hope this was helpful. I know it was short compared to the others, but it was really straight to the point. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button if it resonated with you. If it did not resonate with you, I'm sorry. Maybe another pile well or another video. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And that's all I've got for you. I'm going to leave now, so I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and may we meet again. Bye!